Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful features in Power BI, how to use Calculate and Filter to change filter context. By the end of this tutorial, you'll not only understand what these functions do, but you'll see exactly why they're so useful, unlocking more flexible analysis inside your reports. Let's jump straight into our first example so you see Calculate in action. Suppose you already have a measure called total sales, which just sums up the sales amount field in your sales data. This is your classic bread and butter metric, showing you the overall total, nothing fancy yet. But what if you don't want just the grand total? Maybe you want to see sales just for the year 2025. This is where Calculate shines. With Calculate, you take your total sales measure and then specify an additional filter. In this case, you tell Power BI, hey, only include rows where the order date falls in 2025. Calculate steps in and changes the context for this calculation, basically overriding however your report or visual is currently filtered. Even if your page is sliced by something else, this measure will always home in on 2025, zeroing in like a laser to give you just what you've asked for. Now, sometimes you need to go a bit deeper with your filters. Maybe it's not enough to filter by a simple column value. That's when we bring in the filter function, which is perfect for more complex row-by-row conditions. Let's say you want to calculate sales only for products where the unit price is above 100. The filter inside Calculate lets you express this logic. Look at every row in the sales table and only keep those where unit price is greater than 100. Calculate then sums up the total sales, but now it's only counting these high-value deals. It's almost like putting a spotlight on just the VIP transactions, allowing you to analyze your premium product performance at a glance. But what if you want to layer these filters together? Maybe you need sales for 2025 and only for expensive products. Absolutely possible. You can use both your filter and your year condition together within Calculate. This way you're telling Power BI, give me only those sales where the unit price is over 100 and it happened in 2025. This stacking of filters is really where Calculate becomes a powerhouse, letting you answer very specific business questions without endless manual slicing and dicing. There are also times when you actually want a measure to ignore certain filters altogether. For example, maybe you want a number that shows the total sales for all products, no matter how your chart or slicer is currently set up. Here where the all function comes in handy. By wrapping a column inside all sales product, you're telling Power BI, it doesn't matter which product is selected. Always show the grand total. This can be really useful for calculating things like percentages or benchmarks right inside your visuals. Let's pause and recap a few key takeaways. Calculate really is the superstar of DAX when it comes to changing filter context. It's actually the only asterisk function that can do this directly. Whenever you need to create row-level logic, filter is your go-to sidekick. And when you want to ignore filters, basically to zoom out and see totals, all or REMOVFILTRS are there to help, so keep in mind. Measures in your visuals always respect the current filter context, unless you use Calculate to explicitly modify it. And if you ever feel stuck, just remember that understanding filter context is a big piece of unlocking advanced Power BI reporting. If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up, it really helps out the channel. Drop any questions you have about Calculate, Filter, or DAX in the comments below. I always love hearing what you're building in Power BI. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more hands-on Power BI tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.